Hello there, Latin AP. So we're about to start reading Virgil, and you need to learn something called scansion. So we're going to spend the next few videos talking about the way to scan the lines of Virgil. So I started up with this. So this video is just kind of an overview, and then we will get moving on it. Okay. So scansion is scanning each line for what syllables are long and what syllables are short. It's how we measure meter and verse in Latin poetry, in Roman poetry. Okay. Now Virgil uses dactylic hexameter, and that's the only one you need to worry about. But there are close to a dozen other kinds. You've probably heard of iambic pentameter, where it's bum 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 bum. Right. Well, Virgil is very similar, except he's using dactylic hexameter, so there's 6 feet, not 5. And each one has either long or short syllables. Okay, a dactyl, by the way, is a foot that is long, short, short. And what that is it's your finger, because dactyl means finger. And if you look at your first knuckle, okay, and then your second and your third knuckles, those are both shorter than the first one, which is long. So it's going to be long, short, short. It'll be looking like that. Okay, long, short, short. So long is that line. It's where we get our macrons from. And then short, short. That makes 1 foot. Now, that's not the only kind of foot you can use in Roman poetry for a dactylic hexameter line. You could also use a spondy, and spondies are long, long. So roughly, short, short equals a long. So it's the same amount of breathing that's going on in each part. Okay? Take notes. Pause it. All right, so the only other thing I'm going to show you here is the finished product, okay? So meter and verse, okay? Each line in Virgil is 6 feet long. There's only like a dozen or so that aren't, and those are for specific effect, okay? So here's a line that I pulled just completely at random, okay? I can't read it backwards, sorry. So you can. I think it's nec latuere doli fratrem unonis et irae. Oh, I could. Cool. All right, so you can see here, and you don't need to know how yet, but the first foot is long, short, short. Nec latu. The next one is long, short, short. E, re, do. The next one is long, long. Li, fratre. And then the fourth one is long, long. M, u. And the fifth one is long, short, short. Onis et. And then the last one is it's always considered what's called a spondy, but the last syllable never actually matters. It's just a spondy because it is. Nice when it is, but it doesn't have to be. So I always call it a long, who cares? Irai. And so when you put it together, nec latuere doli fratrem et fratrem unonis et irai. And you get into this rhythm when you're scanning things. And it gets to the point where you can actually just look at it and go, oh, that's a long, that's a short, that's a long, that's a short. The cool thing is you can figure out, oh, this is a second conjugation verb using scansion. The question is, how did I do that? What's the magic? Well, I'm going to show you in the next several videos. I'm going to hit the button.